Funerals are being held in Syria's Idlib province for members of security forces killed in battles with fighters loyal to ousted President Bashar al-Assad. Hundreds of residents gathered in the town of Al-Janoudiya. Syria's defense ministry says it's regained control of areas in the northwest. Hundreds of people, including civilians, were killed in the most serious challenge to the transitional government's authority since it took power in December. The attacks happened in the port cities of Latakia and Tartous on the Mediterranean coast. Both were Assad strongholds. Syria's new president says anyone who attacks civilians will be held accountable. And Resul is joining us live from the Syrian capital now. Resul, really concerning reports about the killing of a high number of civilians. What's the latest that you're gathering?
Indeed, Elizabeth. So day by day, we're seeing that the death toll of the killings of civilians, the numbers are really increasing. So that has happened on Thursday, started on Thursday, where the remnants of the old regime started to ambush the security forces quite in a huge area, in Latakia, in Tartous, in Homs, and in countryside of Hama. We are talking about a huge area. And as a result, we have seen that the government made calls on people to attend fighting against the remnants of the old regime, the Assad's loyalists. Then we have seen a huge convoys of tens of cars and vehicles heading toward that area to fight the remnants of the old regime. But now the government saying that amidst that chaos, saying a significant number of the civilians have been killed by several of the armed groups that were not affiliated to the security forces and also individuals. However, for now, the pictures that are emerging are extremely concerning. Several different monitoring groups, human rights monitoring groups, are coming up with different figures. But as of now, we know that at least hundreds and hundreds of people have been killed by both sides.
Meanwhile, Resul, President Bashar has been talking about a new government, saying there will be a new government formed. What more can you tell us?
Well, indeed, I think these recent clashes and tension has once again reminded of everyone that the new Syria must be an inclusive one, because this country has tremendously suffered from ethnic divisions, from the sectarian clashes and the conflicts and the tensions. Now, President Bashar is saying that, well, there is already a transitional government in place, but they are soon going to form an interim government, and that interim government is going to be a fair representation of different sects and ethnicities or different segments of societies of Syrians, because one of the criticism toward the current government here was that it was too one color, too one voice. Now, President Bashar is saying that they are going to build a new government that is going to represent the true picture of Syrians. As I said, this remark is absolutely important because there were some dates. Some have told us that it's going to be the 1st of March, 5th of March, 8th of March, but so far the government has not been announced. Now the president is taking it extremely serious.
Resul Serdar with the latest live in Damascus. Thank you, Resul.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.